overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Second down coming up. They'll leave it with him. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Here on third down. Wide out in motion. Off play action. Trying to get to him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Texas A&M 23, New Mexico 20.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. They'll try the right side. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. He's piled up 112 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Lobos will keep this drive going. But this is just the type of field position this offense wants. He'll take it himself. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A big third down play to try to keep the drive alive in overtime. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Jefferson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. He knocks it through for 3 and will play on. Another overtime period coming.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. The give to the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. They think there's room to run to the right here. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. It's good. And now they regain the lead. The offense starts with a short field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. They've got a little work in front of them here on third down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. It's between the uprights and good, and this coach does realize that he's still just lost the game, right?
With the game still tied.
And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. They're going to run it. They are stopped on the two-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. They broke serve. Now a chance to win it with a two-point conversion. He's looking to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.